Hey everybody.
Hey everybody.
We are Happy Art Treasures. I'm Steve.
I'm Donna.
We are full-time resellers in Lincoln, Nebraska.
Rehomers of stuff.
And we've been doing a lot of rehoming.
We have a lot of stuff.
Yeah. This video is going to be all over the place. We're going to go on a field trip through our house. We're going to show you. We're kind of overwhelmed by a lot of things. We do have to step away and quit selling on one platform. We'll explain that. We have a lot of things going on, and our life is kind of in chaos, but not a bad chaos.
It's good chaos.
It's good chaos, but it's in chaos. And so,
are any of you like me, and you have to have chaos in your life to operate?
So that's why she married me.
No,
I am chaos.
I always have to have a project, some kind of project.
Yeah, well, right now she's got too many projects, honestly. She's projected out. So we're going to go and we're going to show you. So we have all these different things that we need to do.
Yeah.
And
we're trying to get to a place where we can run smoothly.
Yeah, but one project would work better if this one's done, and this project would work better if this one's done.
And this one needs to be done first.
It's kind of like a chain reaction.
Yeah.
And so we really don't know where to start, but we're just going to show you all the things. So it's Sunday.
No judging, okay? No judging.
Yeah, whatever. Some things are a mess. It's Sunday. We have hit our sales goals for the week.
Yes.
So
it's
kind of nice. So today we can work on the projects.
Thanks to, we did a 2-hour live auction on thedollarauction.com. You guys, we almost hit $400.
Yeah.
In one show. And I know that there's a lot of YouTubers that do a lot better than us, but for us, that's amazing.
Yeah, considering it's a new platform.
And we just started.
And we just started 3.5 weeks ago.
Yeah.
As far as the dollarauction.com goes, we are going to we've committed to.
We put it on the calendar.
Every Thursday at 8 o'clock, we're going to go live for an hour.
Except for the one where we're in
Arkansas.
Bella Vista, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, if other things come up, we may change or skip some or whatever. And then every Saturday for 2 hours from 5 o'clock to 7 o'clock, and that's Central, so it's 6 o'clock Eastern, we're going to go live on thedollarauction.com.
Maybe we could do a show from Mom's house.
I was thinking that. I was going to talk to you about that. And then we also may do pop-up shows, maybe not pop-up, but like schedule them for the next day. Like on Monday, if we have a bunch of stuff and we have, 30 things that, hey, this would be fun to sell, we might schedule it for Tuesday evening.
Yeah.
But we're going to commit to Thursday nights at 9 Eastern, 8 Central, and Saturdays at 5 o'clock for a 2-hour show. 5 o'clock Central, 6 o'clock Eastern. Yeah. So that's the plan going forward. Right?
Okay, but let's show them what we have today.
All right, so let's get into a lot of different things. And we're going to do the map, and we're going to show what sold on eBay. Mm-hmm. We're not going to show everything that's sold on the dollarauction.com because there's too much of it. Mm-hmm. But it's basically like 20 packages. Okay, so we're going to start in the garage here. Donna, take it away.
No judging.
Well, no, it's fine. We've seen the garage much worse.
Yes, the garage has been much worse.
Oh, broom, broom.
Brooms, all right.
Broom, broom, they say.
So, we've got things put on rolly shelves, and they're easy to move, so we can get to them. This is for, like, the dollarauction.com and different things. Anyway, it's the big boxes that we bring in that are too hard to manage down to a manageable level. And I want to finish going through this today. This is stuff that we brought back from the storage unit way long time ago when we emptied it back in here. And I want to finish getting through it.
Yeah.
And that means take a load to donate. That means figure out where it's going to go. And I want to simplify this area.
Yep.
This area over here looks pretty good. We just finished a live last night.
Yeah, this stuff here, these are from the live last night. These go downstairs to get shipped out. And then this is stuff I need to sort through, and just my junk table that I sort through and I list things. Donna's got some stuff over there. But so anyway, we want to get the garage cleaned up and organized, right?
Again.
And hold on. Let's show them. Neither one of our vans are empty. One's almost empty. Let's show them. So here's the new van. This is all stuff from garage sale and estate sale, and stuff that Larry and Ruth picked. But this is all stuff to sort and to list to decide whether it's eBay.
Totes that need to go to the booth that are already marked.
Totes up there for Timeless Treasures. The rest of this all needs to be sorted, decided if it's eBay, if it's the dollarauction.com, if it's local, whatever. So this all needs to be sorted here. Mm-hmm. And then back in this van, This is all stuff. We went to another one of those picks where we sort through like glass bins and stuff. And there's a noisemaker in here. So this stuff all needs to be sorted and gone through. And so this van isn't empty either. so yeah, okay, so that's a bunch of stuff. All right, then if we go downstairs here, so this tote is also from the dollar auction. This is the rest of it. This will all get shipped out later today or tomorrow. We don't have all the lights on, but that's okay. And I want to do the map in here because we got a couple mail pieces in the... We got a couple pieces in the mail. So, in here, this mess of a room, and it's just a mess because I just throw things in here, makes life easier. So this...
For who?
For me. This was like our clothing room when we did a lot of clothes on the local dollar auction and some on eBay.
We're putting these on thedollarauction.com now.
Yeah, we're selling clothes on thedollarauction.com. It's so much easier to hold them up and sell them there than list them on eBay. We want to make this room our permanent, what is it, live space?
Video room.
For live selling, we want to make it down here, and for if we do like a live or a podcast or something like that.
How does it feel down here? Does it feel okay to you? Like,
I think it'd be fine. So this side is wider than this side because of the closet there.
Well, the door.
But then again, the door. But we can always shut the door. So anyway, what we're thinking, we're trying to decide if we have it set up against this wall.
And this is natural lighting.
Yeah, we have the natural lighting there. But so we could set it up on this wall, or we could turn around, put shelves over there, and have it against this wall. This is a lower ceiling. I don't know if that matters. We'll probably actually run it over here, I think. Okay. Because it's not as small as I thought it was. Once this stuff is all out of here, we'll have plenty of room to work.
This is our clothing board.
Yeah, so that might actually be behind us with the banner on it. We're not sure yet. But anyway, so this we want to redo. We want to have set up for our live space.
But to do that, we have to move things out of it.
Yeah, so that's a project. So on to the next project. Everything else down here is fine, I think.
Yeah.
For right now.
Yeah.
So let's go upstairs. Okay, so this room. Welcome to the jungle, baby.
I need you not to judge me. I was tearing into this last night.
Yeah. So, okay, so here's the problem.
Sometimes when Donna can't sleep, she tears into things, and this was my latest tearing into.
Okay, let's back up for a minute. So let's say hi to Bella first.
Say hi, Bella.
Say hi, Bella. You want to say hi? Look at them cloudy eyes. Oh my goodness. Yeah, she's a good dog. So let's back up a minute now and talk about why, the rest of the stuff we're going to show you why we're doing this. So our daughter comes home from Chicago.
Yep.
She has her apartment, her house here, but their lease is up at the end of May. And we think she's probably going to live with us. I was covering you up with my hand. We think she's probably, look at, like John Cena, you can't see me. We think she's probably going to live with us for a month to 2 months is what we're guessing. Mm-hmm. And so in order to make that happen, we need to have a bed in this house. So the next 3 rooms we're going to show you all go to how to set up a bed so she can stay and so like our kids can stay or whatever. I don't really want to have a bed long term for in the house. I don't think we need it. It don't get used. But I don't think it gets used enough to take up that much space of a whole room.
So the kids have to come visit.
Yeah. So anyway, but if she's going to live with us, we need to do that. So this room right here, this is Donna in the jungle. You've heard of George in the jungle. This is Donna in the jungle. We have a lot of plants. Look at Bella found the sunshine. That's what she does. She finds the sunshine, then she lays down in it. We have this cube thing over here, thinking about selling. We have, this is a desk that we got from a clean out recently, really nice old desk. That's going to storage because Jada's going to keep that to believe. And then we have this cabinet that Donna bought at an estate sale.
It's a cedar chest.
It's a cedar chest, and inside of it, oh, I can't open it because the table's too far. Inside of it is cedar lined, and she has some blankets in it.
The blankets that I make.
We think we're going to sell that too. Because we need room.
And then this yarn and these totes are being sold.
Yeah, this yarn, she's going to sell all this.
Are being sold.
All these pillows back here.
A few of these plants are going to Jada's classroom, and I will sell some others.
But Jada's classroom isn't until the end of August, so we have a bit of a problem. So basically, we're trying to figure out how to get space. Okay, so let's go up to the next room. Okay, the next 2 rooms are messy. and you have to bear with us, okay? This is Donna's office. We have yarn. We have lots and lots of yarn. We got Donna's desk. There's a bunch of stickers all over. Like, it's kind of a mess.
It's because I was digging really quick to get to things for our lives and for the resale valley and all of that stuff.
So this room is going to be where the bed is going to go.
Yeah, but this is where Jada slept when she came home.
Yeah, she stayed here and she slept in this recliner. See, Bella followed us up here and she's like, oh, there's sunshine. The problem is, and it's not a problem, but we need a solution, is we want to keep the chair, because that was her dad's chair. And someday if we find another recliner, we want to replace the couch that we use now with recliners. She wants to keep this desk. I'm sorry for the mess on top, because that was her dad's desk.
I was sorting.
Yeah, and then this big file cabinet has to go somewhere. And then this desk is big enough for her to do her work, because she does all the bookkeeping and everything. So we need to keep this desk too. And then also we put a bed in here. We were thinking maybe we'll take the yarn, put it along this wall, take this yarn down so somebody doesn't think the thing's going to fall on their head. I don't think it will, but it was hung by me, so there's that. So, and then there's that thing back there, that table, which we might put in that dining room where the cube thing is and sell the cube thing and put plants on it. So we need space for a desk, another desk, a recliner, a file cabinet, and all that stuff. Because this is temporary, just for now. So now we go into my messy office, and it isn't messy. I admit it. This little cart here, it's like a flower stand cart. It's just a catch-all. I got a bunch of crap on it. My desk is a mess. I wish it wasn't, but it is. The desk is a wraparound. And then over here is my big, beautiful stereo that's really dusty. I haven't used it in forever, but it takes a lot of space. And then back here, we have 3 bookshelves. We bought these bookshelves before we did our first live because we thought this would be our live recording area and this would be permanent for doing lives and stuff. Well, we don't enjoy doing the lives. We've only filmed up here like 2 or 3 times. So,
We're not talking about live selling.
Not talking about live selling, she hollered. Yeah, this is for just YouTube live, but we're not going to do that, and we're going to set up a permanent space downstairs. So I think what we're going to do is clean these shelves off, and I think we're going to sell these bookshelves, so that would free up this wall. Don't know what to do with that. There's 2 chairs in here only because we had them in here for when we would go live and stuff like that, but we don't use them. And then over here, my stereo that is dusty and it's a mess. And my records, we're talking about putting it downstairs.
It's dusty.
Because if we do that, if we put this downstairs and we sell the bookshelves, then we could put the small desk right there. And then over here, we could put the bigger desk and we put the recliner in the corner. So it would be cramped in here, but it would be manageable, right? Right, Donna? Right, Bella? Right. So that's the next thing on our to-do list, is figure out how to make this all fit. Now, I was going to say something to Donna. She's going to fuss at me on the camera for this, but I'm not a keeper of things. And this is really big. What if I sold all this off and just got rid of it? Because I don't really need things.
What the heck?
I knew she would not respond positively
That's
to
the
that.
one thing that you enjoy is the rock
Well, I
and roll.
enjoy it, but I haven't listened to it for a while. Anyway, I probably won't.
That's
but
because it hasn't been where you can get to it. We are streamlining the house so you can enjoy things better.
yes, so she's fussing at me on film. I want you guys to see this abuse I take. No, this is, I'm sure I won't sell it, but I was just thinking, well, it would free up a bunch of room, whatever. I'm not a keeper of things. I don't collect things. I don't keep things or whatever. You coming with me? She's mad at me now.
No, I'm not. It makes my heart sad that you feel like you need to get rid of your things.
No, I don't need to get rid of my things. To me, they're just things, though. All right, so we're going outside because we got one more thing to show you before I step out in the sunshine. So I'm not a keeper of things. I don't collect things, especially since we started this job.
I'm not a thing.
Since we started this job, it's like even less that I want in my house because I don't want my kids to have to deal with it. I don't want to have to deal with it.
At the tour we just went on, it's gotten really bad.
Yeah. So it's like, okay, there were a lot of projects to try to manage and get all done, right? Well, that's not all, because there's 2 other things going on right now. Let me show you one of them. This is Donna's flower beds. You want to explain your flower beds?
My flower beds are actually prayer beds, and
Prayer beds.
I have one for each kid, and so that's for Dakin and Melissa. They're married, and this is for Luke, and this is for Jada, and this is for us. And so as I water them, I pray for each kid or kid group or whatever. And I have flowers in here from Dad and different things. So, but they're overgrown, and I lost the fun for them last year because the plants that I planted, the bunnies ate as soon as I planted them. And so we bought fence to put up
problem.
The chicken wire to put up to keep the bunnies out because they can get through that chain link fence.
We're gonna go behind the chain link fence and we're gonna put it along here to keep the bunnies out. And then there's certain places around the fencing that they can get in. So we're gonna make sure to shore all this up, right?
And I love my
flowers. There's Bella sitting in the sun.
But I can't get out and enjoy my flowers if the bunnies are eating them all.
Yeah.
And I don't have time to get out and enjoy the flowers if the house is overtaking me. So we are going to get rid of some stuff.
Yes.
And so watch for things at a dollar auction near you.
Yeah, so that's a big project. I mean, it's not an all-day project, but it's a project that takes time. And on top of all of that, I'm gonna go back out to the driveway.
My baby's coming.
She didn't know those were there. New flowers, look at that. Okay, on top of all of that, today I want to show you something stupid.
What's stupid?
You see, let's go to the other side where it's not shaded. You see that back tire right there? I'll get my shadow out of the way. See that? Normal back tire. I'm going to show you this one. Can you see how much darker it is? You can really see on the other side. See how dark that is?
Yeah.
Nasty. You know why? Because
Brand
of brake
new
dust.
Brakes.
So here's the story with that. So when we bought this van, we took it for a test drive and we were like, there's a little bit of a grinding noise in the brakes when you step on the brakes. And they were like, new brakes, new rotor. We just put new brakes, new rotors. We're like, okay, you know, sometimes when it's like in the morning or something and it's wet and it does that little bit of grinding or whatever and it's like dew or something, I don't know. I've seen it before.
Short of the long of it is.
Short of the long of it is, we took the van home and then after a few days, Donna called them and she's like, there's definitely a brake problem. It squeaks, it kind of grinds whenever we stop.
And they said
she was mad, and they told her basically to pound sand. I'm not going to say what company it is. It is a bigger company here in town. It's a locally owned company.
Basically, they said they put the cheap ones on because that's what they do. They put the cheapest on that they can. Well, guess what? It's cheap for a reason.
Yeah, they said it's just cheap brake pads. They said you can bring it in. And if we don't find anything mechanically wrong with it, you have to pay for new brake pads and you have to pay for this and that. So they put new stuff on. So we couldn't win the argument. We tried to win the argument. So we would love to blast them and say, this place sucks, but we're not going to do that. We're going to let it go.
So Steve has to redo.
So now this afternoon, I'm going to replace the pads on the front brakes because it's the front ones mainly. It's the problem. You know, rear brakes don't use as much or whatever. But so it has new brakes and rotors, and they're noisy every single time you hit the brakes. Oh, and also, you can't see it in this lighting, but I still haven't gotten that even.
Yes, you can. Right here's the dent, and here's the broken paint from the turkey's suicidal tendencies.
I haven't had a chance to get the estimate on this to get it scheduled to get fixed. The windshield obviously was fixed, but the rest of it. So anyway, we are overwhelmed with stuff, projects, and so fortunately we have a day today where we can try to get some of these things done. We are going to show you some progress as we do things. We're going to update the map because, like I said, we got a couple things in the mail, and we're going to show you at the end. We'll show you what sold this weekend on eBay.
And then we'll take a tour of it when it's done.
It's not going to get. She said, and then we'll take a tour when it's done, but it's not going to get done today. There's no way we're going to be able to get all this done, but we can try to work on it. Because she doesn't want to do anything in the garage until I sort boxes for her, so that has to happen too.
No, I want you to help me.
So we've come full circle. We're back in the garage now, and we have to do something. We just kind of don't know where to start. Do you know where to start?
No.
All right.
Right here. We need to start right here so that we can make some room to bring in at least stuff from one van so that we can take the table out and get some room in the dining room.
All right. You tell me what you need me to do, and we'll do it.
Okay, let's sort this box right here.
All right, we're going to sort boxes. get rid of some stuff, you know, whatever it is she wants to do. So I'm gonna sign off here, and we're gonna get some stuff done in the garage, and then we'll move on to whatever the next step is. All right, we have an update.
No one's gonna be able to tell anything in here.
Oh, it don't matter. This is an update. It's like 6 o'clock. My lovely wife has been working her butt off. It's Masters Sunday. I've been watching golf for the last 2.5 hours.
No, but probably. First we took a load to. He helped me.
Yeah, we were sorting.
Boxes.
So
he
sorry
took
we
a
didn't.
Load to storage. We took table to storage, and then I made a lot of room out here so I could bring all the junk out here so I could sell all the nice things that people want to buy from us. So we're gonna take you inside and show you. Remember what the dining room looked like?
Well, they didn't wait all day. They're right into it. So out here, I still have a mess I'm working on. This is all moved from the inside. There was a lot more things that Donna consolidated.
And look, you guys, I'm selling some yarn.
Yeah, she's selling yarn. Yeah, we showed that earlier in the other room.
We're selling yarn.
That came in from outside. So believe it or not, this is vast improvements. May not look like it. We got a phone call. But now back here, we have some wide open space we didn't have before. 1 second, please.
These are all empty.
Yeah, they all had stuff in them.
They're all empty. This is empty. This is closed, ready for to sell. And these are to sell. We can walk through here now. Isn't this wonderful?
It's been a while.
It's been a while.
All right, and the dogs think we're going to go for you-know-what, but
not yet.
Not yet. Then while I've been watching golf, Donna made this nice and beautiful. Look at that. Everything is gone. It's all vacuumed. Plants look nice.
I talked to him and I trimmed them.
She talked to them and she trimmed them.
Yeah.
So, very nice. Yeah. So I'm going to now work on... So this thing over here, we have it listed. We thought we'd need to sell it. She might end up killing it, kissing it, whatever, keeping it.
Keeping it.
So we might keep that actually. We'll see if anybody messages. But I'm going to work on pulling my stereo down. The bookshelves are listed too. Haven't sold yet, but I'm going to work on bringing my stereo down here now. But I just wanted to say that she rocks. And she didn't fuss at me at all. I told her it was Masters Sunday, and she's like, oh, that's fine. Go ahead and watch.
Show them downstairs.
And she work. So I wish she wouldn't work so hard, but I appreciate that she does. Should we show them downstairs?
Yeah.
She worked downstairs too. So down here, she cleaned all this up, of course. And then these are all the ones from the dollar auction. I'm going to ship them tonight. And then in here, where we're going to have this permanent thing, she kind of made some room here. We're going to set this up. I don't remember what it looked like, but she picked it all up. And we're going to set this up, get some lighting going on for the live room. So that's the update right now.
How do you think it'll be?
I think it'll be just fine. I think we're going to need to move this rack because I think we are decent sized people. We need enough room to be able to move around.
Put it on
and not be all scrunched, or else we'll just get cranky with each other. So we are going to have that wide open and whatever, but we have till Thursday. Our next live isn't until Thursday. So
you have until tomorrow.
What's tomorrow?
We're going to stop working on this and we're going to start listing for the live. Okay.
Well, I don't have until tomorrow because I have a lot of things to ship tonight.
Oh yeah.
And we're going to show all that stuff from eBay yet tonight too. So for now, tell them bye for now.
Bye for now.
All right, it is, I don't even know what time it is. What time is it? 8:06, and I just got done putting my stereo back together, cleaning it up, putting it back together. I don't have the records put away down here yet, but we cranked it up. I made sure the neighbors were awake. There's my big old speakers. I love these speakers. They're some old Pioneer CS903s. I got it from an estate sale, from Meadowlark Estate Sales. And anyway, I just wanted to show you. Let me turn that off. I played some, what did I play? I played some White Snake, and so I cranked it up loud, so then I had to play some Restless Heart for Donna. Anybody out there listen to Restless Heart? Most of these albums are mine, but the White Stripes, Metallica, Guns N' Roses, this one's Donna's. There's a few in here that are Donna's. That's 21 Pilots. I dig that when I'm in a chill mood. Led Zeppelin. Here's another Donna, the Judds. Avenged Sevenfold, that's me. My Chemical Romance, that's me. I dig that. La Bamba, that's Donna. You can guess which ones are which. Look at this one. Flashdance, Tootsie, Rocky 3. Yeah, and I know you don't stack them, lay them down like this. One of the greatest albums. This is actually what I was cranking up for the neighbors to hear. Classic album. The original Rat album. Quiet Riot. Anyway, I just wanted to show you what I was doing. And now I'm going to go downstairs and start shipping the dollar auction stuff because the brakes got put off till tomorrow. So tomorrow at 1 o'clock, I'm going to do the front brakes. But I got to show you what Donna's doing. That's the real reason to grab the camera. Donna's getting her office ready, and she's sorting yarn because she's going to sell a bunch of yarn, probably on the dollarauction.com. But I want to go show this to you. There's the dog. The dog's confused. See things throwing out here? This is ceasefire. This is Donna in her office. She moved the desk out already. She's sorting keep yarn and sell yarn.
Everything out there is sell.
Yeah, all this stuff basically. Even the dog if you want the dog, but all this yarn is going to get sold, and she's just having a ball or something.
I love yarn.
She might sleep in here tonight just on a whole bunch of balls of yarn.
I love yarn.
So anyway, that's what we're doing. We're busy. We're hard at it. She's getting buried in yarn.
I made these if anybody wants to buy them.
Yeah, she's got blankets to sell, but anyway, all right, moving on.
Moving on.
Look at that. I was just putting records away. I'm sorting so I can keep Donna's separate and mine kind of in categories or something. And I have 2 mental health albums. I didn't even realize that. So one of them suckers will be going up probably in our next live auction right there. All right, the records are sorted. I'm down here. Donna's buried in yarn, and I'm going to ship the dollar auction stuff. It's pretty nice. Donna sorts it all out for me. And I just come down here and everything's sorted. So if there's anything breakable, I'll know it and I'll pack those safely. But if it's all softies, I can throw them in a box or a bag and just get rid of it. So we got quite a few packages going out, but it is definitely worth it. I also want to tell you something that Donna and I are stupid. We're not very good resellers. So don't follow what we do. I'm going to tell you a story. You know, we mentioned in a video a couple months ago that we always just took our gold to scrap and we didn't sell it on eBay. We finally figured out if it's not broken and it's nice, it's worth selling on eBay. Well, you know, wherever we took our gold for scrap, we didn't, like, the scrap people never wanted the rolled gold, the gold filled, the gold electroplate or whatever. And so we always just thought, well, there ain't no value to that because they don't want it. So we would just go put it, a few pieces on the dollar auction. It would literally go for like nothing almost, you know, a couple bucks maybe. And so that's all we would do with it. We didn't know any better because we're not very good at this. So I got to looking, we sorted all that stuff. We kept some of the gold necklaces. We sold some of the gold on eBay. We've kept some, you know, locked up and whatever. So I had a bag of like rolled gold and gold filled sitting on my table out there to work. And so I came across it last week. I'm like, I gotta do something with this. And so I looked it up. Did you know, my dumb butt didn't even know that like that sells for good money. We put on a lot. I'll pop up a picture of what it finally sold for, but there's like 3 hours left and it's at $140 of just a lot, a baggie of broken old watches and jewelry pieces that are gold filled and rolled gold and stuff. And so, yeah, we didn't know. We were selling it super cheap to the dollar auction people locally, you know, and yay on them, you know, they knew, we didn't. So, you know, you live and you learn. But so it's been like 4 years of doing that. But the good news is we fully expect to be doing this for more than 4 more years. So now we know, at least we know what to do now. So yeah, we just assumed if they didn't want it at the place that we took our gold to scrap price it, we thought if they don't want it, well then nobody else really wants it either. Little did we know. So anyway, I'm gonna package some stuff up. We're gonna pull the eBay stuff and just show you right now. There's like 13, 14 things, and we're gonna do the map too. I know I've said it a few times, but that is coming. And if I have any other thoughts, I'm gonna probably turn that camera back on. But I'm gonna package some stuff and get it out of here. Okay, it is just after 10 o'clock at night, and I just finished all of the dollar auction orders. Got a bunch of boxes over there, bunch of boxes over here, and we just are going to eat dinner now at 10 o'clock at night. Sometimes when you work for yourself, this is just the way it goes. I don't necessarily have to ship on Sunday night, but with the dollar auction and with eBay, I don't want to put myself behind the 8 ball on a Monday because I don't like to carry it into Tuesday. So that's why I chose to do this, but you know, it's all good. I love what we do and wouldn't change it for the world. I don't know if Donna's still buried in yarn, but we're about to eat a late supper and call it a day. So we'll catch up tomorrow where we'll show you the eBay orders and do the map and see if Donna got out of her yarn hole. It is the next morning. It is now Monday morning, and before we do anything else, we're going to update Donna. She did not get lost in the yarn. She did not fall, be buried. She's fine. Here she is. And this is the yarn room. Looks a lot different today than it did last night. This stuff here.
This is to be sold.
That's to be sold. Even the dog. We might sell the dog.
Yes.
This stuff is going to storage, and this desk is going to go out. The chair has been moved to our room, our bedroom. We had a room.
Yep.
The small desk has been moved. The file cabinet will get moved. There will be a bed in here, and all that. And
look what I found.
What did you find?
They're hearts. Can you see what they say?
A little hug. It says a little hug.
That cute?
Yeah.
So they're wooden hearts, and I have a bag of them.
Nice.
So.
Cool. And then as for selling yarn, she's down here in the hallway. This is all the stuff she's going to sell. Let's detour into here real quick. This room, in all honesty, now that we see things, we probably will pull that down and not sell that. We might as well keep it because it looks nice in here. We thought we'd need that room.
And Restless Heart sounds really good played on the stereo in this room.
Yes, I had it cranked up for her last night. And I explained, Donna didn't know that yet, but that Quiet Riot album, I actually found I have 2 of them, so that's going to get sold on the dollar auction.
Very cool. Okay. And we're going to hang that picture right there.
We're going to hang that picture right there.
All right.
All right. I think this sounds like a plan.
Yep.
All right, let's go to the outdoors next.
So.
All right, what have you been up to out here?
This is all listed. This morning I was out here listing yarn. So we've got yarn that's going on the dollar auction local.
Cool.
You did all of this.
Yeah, that's from last night's shipping.
And we're going to go show you what sold on eBay.
Here to grab the cards out of the mail that we got in the mail out of the van. And I just realized as I'm going to load up the shipping from last night into here, I just realized our van's still full. So I guess we don't get to check that part off our list for getting things done yesterday and the weekend. So we'll deal with that later, but I'm going to put the mailbox and stuff in here anyway. So I'm going to take it through the drive-through so there ain't so much brake dust when I do the brakes this afternoon. So it's cool out here today. All right, first piece of mail, we're going to start out in the garage because Debbie, viewer of the channel, she sent a sticker of a Jeep with the ducks.
From Clarksville, Georgia. It says right there on the top of the Jeep.
Yeah, she said that she said she was sending a sticker because she knew that Donna loves stickers. So we're getting the sticker on the sticker wall, which we still haven't done the Plains of Profit stickers. We're going to have to do that.
Yes.
Where do you want it? You want it way up there?
Yeah, can you reach it?
All right, here's the camera. All right, we're going to go right up there, Debbie. I hope that's straight because it's on. Thank you very much.
I love it. There's all the stickers. If you guys want to be on the sticker wall, you know what to do. Okay.
All right, now it's time for Donna's favorite segment.
Yes, I feel like this video has been going on and on and on. So thanks for sticking with us.
I don't know how long it's going to be. It may not be very long, but it might be long.
It's because we started it yesterday.
Yeah.
Okay, we're ready to do the map. And if you don't know what the map is...
It's our viewers.
It's our viewers.
You say comment down below or somewhere or send us mail and we'll put a pin on the map for where you live.
Yep, or the general vicinity if you don't want us to put the exact name or whatever.
Yep.
Okay, first up we have Christy and her husband. They are new resellers since October in Kansas and they're close to Ruth and Larry's house.
Yep.
Mark is from Des Moines.
Des Moines, Iowa, right in the middle.
And Melissa is a new reseller since January 24, and she's in Tennessee Ridge in Tennessee. Tina is Pittsburgh, California.
Yep, not Pittsburgh, California, not Pennsylvania.
And Therese, and I don't know, Seisty in the Netherlands.
In the Netherlands. It's another dot on the Netherlands. Got a lot of Netherlands up there.
Mary is in O'Fallon, Missouri.
Okay, that's by St. Louis.
And then we got a really neat card from Splash.
Show the sunflower. The happiest sunflower I've ever seen.
Isn't that the coolest thing? And we loved the letter. So thank you for sending that. And they're from Michigan.
Yeah, we just put you in Michigan there.
And then Judy and Kath from Australia.
That one down there in Australia.
And our map is not a normal map. It is a treasure hunter's map. So that's why it looks like an old, it's not the right map, but
we tried to take it off here to put a normal one up.
No, it's because we're treasure hunters.
Okay. But we did try to take it off and it stuck to the map, so it's not going anywhere. We're stuck with that for Australia.
Heaven Stairs in the Dales, Oregon.
Yeah.
The Dales.
Was in Arizona, I think, and now is in Oregon.
Yeah. And then again, Debbie, we just put your card on the wall, so thank you for sending that. Yes. And that's all we have for today on the map.
All right, cool. We'll get the map put away and we'll pull our orders. All right, we got 15 things to pull here, so let's get to pulling. We go to 160 first.
Okay. Puppy dogs.
In box 160, you're looking for a bear. Right there. That's a New York Fire Department.
Oops.
Bear sold for $13.98, and it's going to Kentucky.
Nice. Kentucky.
Box 133 next.
133.
133. This is a Dimensions Baby Hugs Teddy Bear quilt stamped cross stitch.
Look at that.
Right there. This comes from a friend of ours that just donated that to us, and that sold for $44.99, and it is going to Arizona.
That's awesome. Thank you.
All right, next up, Harley Davidson, like a cooler bag right there. New at tag, sold for $29.99, and that's going to Texas.
Okay.
Since we don't have too many, we're going to do them all out of this room first. This box has Teva sandals right here. These sold for $28, and they're going to Florida.
Nice. Sandal weather. Barefoot weather.
Yep, and then box 98 is next.
Oh, this one's heavy.
Yeah, this one you were looking for the pen set right there on top.
Oh.
Cross. This is a cross pen set. It's got like the wood base with the pen holder thing, and it's got one pen with it, and it's 1/20th 10K gold filled, and it's $24.99, and that is going off to Arizona. I'm sorry, that's going off to Arkansas, not Arizona.
Oh.
All right, there's AR in both of them.
That's right. 98.
Their last two are both in 98.
That's the box I just put back.
Oh, you just put 98 back? Oh, well, the two, we have two more in there. that's funny. One of them is a Lenox Paradise Petite Vase. That makes sense to you?
You see the dolphins?
Right there. There's little dolphins in the front. I think you can see that. But that's kind of cool little vase there. That sold for $15. And then the last thing in this box is the lot of gold-filled items. It should be in a baggie. Right here. This I talked about earlier in the video, and the auction ended last night, and it sold for $142.50, and it's all gold-filled, rolled gold, stuff like that. Pieces. $142.50.
Nice. Okay.
All right, now on the Lego box, which is right up there. Here's another good sale. This might be the last thing in that box.
Oh, we need some more Legos.
It's the one with the base. And it is a Pirates 6273 Rock Island
Does
Refuge.
it get this?
Yep, the whole thing.
Okay.
Is that the last one in there?
Yeah.
Emptied a box. Look at that. It is a large set. Right, and it sold for $180, and it's going to Minnesota. All right, we have a couple from the other room, so let's grab those. One is in box 193. Box 193, we're looking for a Roo plush. It is like a Disney exclusive, Disney store exclusive.
Look at him. Oh, you get to have a new home.
Yep. For $23 plus shipping, and that's going to Michigan right there.
He's so cute.
Pretty cool. And the other one is in 183. Well, this we're looking for 2 Jack Dempsey Sunbonnet Girl quilt things. I don't think they're...
Oh, quilt?
Yeah. And those, $14 for the both of them.
Okay.
$7 each, and they're going to Oklahoma.
Nice.
That's it in that room.
Okay. While you're in here, come and show them.
While you're in here, come and show them. I don't know if we updated lastly.
We changed it. We made more room. So
Yeah.
now we can do our...
Yeah, we're not quite sure on our exactly what we're going to do. We're thinking about, we might bring those black bookshelves down here instead of selling them. But we don't know if we want black behind us. We're not quite sure. We're going to mess around with a couple ideas.
Anyway, we opened it up.
Yes, we did. We meaning Donna. I do not want to take credit for all the work that she did. So, yes, we is Donna in that one. Let's go to box 28. In box 28, we have salt and pepper shakers. They're chicken, hen, farmhouse salt and pepper shakers. And this is going to a repeat buyer. So they bought from us before.
Yay!
Maybe they're a viewer. If they are, thank you very much. They're going to Georgia.
Yay!
And they sold for $21.99. There they are right there. Those good size too. That's pretty cool. Oh, those came from the pick that we've done the first time at the recycling place. So yeah, $21.99 to Georgia. Next is inbox 42, and we're looking for a Caden black purse with kiss lock close.
I think that's what this is. Oh, it is. Look at that. A fancy kiss lock.
Is that what you call that?
Kiss lock.
Very cool. That came from a buyout a long time ago, I think. And that sold for $38.69, and it's going to Chicago.
Nice. That's fancy.
All right, box 60 is, we're looking for a set of Disney Cruise Line glasses.
Disney mugs, maybe?
Yeah. Glasses as in drinking. Oh my
Ooh,
goodness,
they're
they are
heavy.
big. All right, let's get these out here. All right, they are identical, and there's what that looks like. Disney
They're heavy.
Cruise Line. Yeah, those are heavy. Big old mugs. And those sold for $24.99, and they are going to Florida. And they came from the salvage yard buyout.
Oh, cool. When we went to Utica?
Yeah.
Nice.
Last thing is something somebody bought for their sister for their birthday, and it is in box 53. And if you'd like to know how long we've had this, Donna, this came from the glass buyout.
Yeah, all the stuff in here did.
Did it?
Yeah.
All right, we're looking for H729 is what it says.
H729.
Oh, good. It's not as big as I thought it was.
We used to use much worser tape.
Yeah.
And we also used what we had to wrap with.
Yeah. So this is, what is this? It's a white porcelain wall Ardalt fountain.
Yeah.
Something like that. Pretty cool, huh?
You can turn it on and off. And there's a lid on here, so you'll have to...
Yep, I will untape it. I'll pack it nice and safe. But that is a vintage piece right there. $55.98. And it's headed to Indiana.
Nice. Is it smaller than you thought?
Yes, it's smaller than I thought. But at the same time, those are bigger than I thought. So it all evens out. Okay, we thought that was it. And then I just realized we never told you what selling platform we're leaving and we're not doing it anymore. We almost missed it. We said it in the beginning.
Yeah.
I would give you a whole spiel about how we're overwhelmed and we need to cut back on something, but that's not why we're leaving the platform.
No.
We are no longer selling on
Bonanza.
Bonanza changed their fee structure. They're actually going to, if you have over 700 and some listings, they'll charge, like it's a $25 membership a month. And considering we only sold like average one thing every month or two,
it's not worth it.
Not worth it. So our store on Bonanza is closed. So if you follow us because you found us on Bonanza, I'm sorry, but we are No longer on Bonanza.
But you can find us on thedollarauction.com.
That's right. We're switching from Bonanza, where we didn't literally have to do anything, to thedollarauction.com.
That's right.
Where we put a lot of time and energy, but we've been really enjoying it. So every Thursday, I think we talked about at the beginning of the video, every Thursday we're going to go at 8 p.m. Central, and every Saturday at 5 p.m. Central for 2 hours. That's the plan right now. We'll see how that goes.
Let's see how fast we can empty the garage, you guys.
Yeah, we're going to try to empty things, because you know what happened last weekend? Thursday and Friday? We went to an estate sale and a garage sale because Larry and Ruth were helping put one on. But we saw all these posts about garage sales.
We didn't get to go garage selling, and Donna wants to go garage selling, so can you take Donna garage selling?
We are definitely, this Thursday, we are going to hit the garage sales hard. That's the plan.
Yes.
So. Anyway, thank you all for watching. It's been kind of a different video, just showing you different things in our life. We got a lot of the things done.
Let us know if you like it.
But not all the things. So we'll just keep adding them to our to-do list. But for right now, stuff to do. We got to go. I got a video to make, and we got things to do, right?
That's right.
All right, we'll see you next time. We are Happy Heart Treasures. I'm Steve.
I'm Donna.
And we'll see you next time.
Bye.